call halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All glory, praises, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone. It's the brother Gadawan with the brother
Canuck.
We are here waiting for bros to meet us out here in the shithole known as San Francisco. And we're just discussing what's going on right now in Catalonia, in Las Vegas, and what it's all leading up to. All right, what it's all leading up to is martial law, not only here in America but all over the world. Okay, because what's happening in Catalonia, which is y'all know as Barcelona and Girona, Granada. When you hear those names of those cities, what's the first thing that comes to your mind is the Moors, okay? Because Hannibal Barca, the Barcelona is named after him, okay? The people there of Catalonia, they've been speaking their language of Catalan. All right, they have their own cuisine, their own culture, and they're not Spanish, okay? If you go to Barcelona and you say it's Spain, they'll get mad at you. All right? And those people, they've been in hardcore slavery under not hardcore slavery, but they've been serfs or subject to the Spanish royalty, the Spanish government for a century or so, okay? And we all know that Spain is part of the beast, the EU, NATO. And the main thing with Spain right now is that, and historically, is that Spain's has been a real heavy player in pushing Esau, the wickedness of the so-called white man, starting with the Catholic Church, okay? How they've been controlling. Oh, here comes San Francisco's finest. How they've been controlling this side of the world, the New World, when it was Mexico. What were the Spaniards doing? Okay, did not Columbus? Did he sail for Spain or Portugal? Because he's from Italy, right? And he sailed for Portugal.
Well,
but we'll get it on. But
I think it was
it was
Spain. I forget. I think it was Spain though.
Con.
Because he went somewhere and they told him no.
Yeah, he couldn't get the money, right? Because he's.
I think it was Spain. So it was for Ferdinand and Isabella.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's right. You want to get so what's happening in Catalonia is that they try to vote for a referendum for independence, and what happened? The police came in and beat the shit out of those people. Mm-hmm. But the difference is now that this isn't the 40s, the 50s anymore in Catalonia. Everyone has social media. Everyone's seeing it, and people are in the spirit of independence, secession. Okay, when Brexit went down, what was that all about? That was about Britain saying, "Hey, fuck the EU. We don't want to be in debt because of the EU." Now the EU is trying to make Britain pay $1 billion debt fee, right? When they exit. And now Spain is trying to put debt on Catalonia. But the whole reason why Catalonia don't want to be in there because of that, for that reason. Because the Spanish government will just put them more in debt and make them more in debt slavery to them. You want to give me that?
Isaiah 59?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, yeah, this is Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, from the west.
Yeah, in the west, when you hear the west, what's the first thing you think of? You think of California. Okay, you think of the Western world. You think of America and Europe. They say Western civilization. And they got Edomites all over the internet saying, we don't apologize for Western civilization. The greatest thing that ever happened to the world was Western civilization, which is the worst thing that ever happened. All right, and if I had the camera on, you could see what Western civilization is all about.
That's kind.
Keep going on.
And his glory from the rising of the sun.
And his glory from the rising of the sun, which is the east, because the sun rises where? In the east. And where's our homeland? Our homeland's in the east. Okay, so when the spirit, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, he's putting our spirit back in that land right now. Okay, it's all spiritually. Okay, we're spiritually going back to Jerusalem. We're spiritually going back to Israel. Okay, we're not actually going there, moving, geographically, but it's all spiritually that we're doing it.
Precept.
Let me get it. Which one?
Galatians 4:26.
Okay, come get it. Galatians 4.
Yeah, this is Galatians 4:26. But Jerusalem, which is above is free.
Yeah, Yerushalayim, all right, which is above, is free. Okay, meaning you can't. Yeah, the so-called white man, he ransacked Jerusalem. Okay, he took all of our victures and all of our pedigrees, everything. Okay, destroyed it all. Our temple, our gold. But Jerusalem is above. All right, Jerusalem is in heaven. And it's free. You can't. The so-called white man can't enslave Yerushalayim, and that Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. All right. That's speaking about who, the Most High's chosen. Okay, the elect. Keep going.
Which is the mother of us all.
Which is the mother of us all. Meaning we all come from, all right, Jerusalem. We all come from the elect. Mainly. Okay, we all come from Yahweh Shai, who helped create us with the angels and his 144,000. All right, but more so, even geographically, everyone comes from that land. Okay, all nations. The Most High is dealing with that land. And we were reading about it earlier, about the rising in the east, sun rising in the east. And what's happening right now, as you go further and further east, more and more war, more and more destruction. Okay, and that's what's going to be pushing itself to the west. And that's why it says that they're going to fear the Most High's name in the west. I want to go back to that.
Yeah, go ahead.
A second. Go ahead.
When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, shall lift up a standard against him.
Yet, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, okay, and you can see what's happening. The so-called white man is getting all kinds of guns. Supposedly, he's getting all kinds of guns. He's staking out in the hotel room, waiting to kill people. So how many more Edomites, like my man Stephen Paddock, how many more everyday Edomites are actually doing that as we speak? Ready to shoot random people, okay? Not only that, you don't have to be a Stephen Paddock to do that. You can go to the police academy and you can shoot any Jake you want.
And do it legally, so-called legally.
You get paid to do it. And then your legal fees will be handled by your insurance, the union, and also by GoFundMe.
Yeah, you get a GoFundMe.
Yeah, they'll look at you as a hero on Facebook, the Thin Blue Line. All right.
I got a precept.
Okay.
The Most High raising up the standard against them.
Go on.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 5:15. But the righteous live forevermore. Their reward also is with the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and the care of them is with the Most High. Therefore shall they receive a glorious kingdom and a beautiful crown from the Lord's hand. For with his right hand shall he cover them, and with his arm shall he protect them.
That's right. So this is all talking about what the Most High is doing for us spiritually, okay? And what he's going to do to us physically. He's going to protect us from the coming hell that's happening, the flood we're speaking of, right? When the enemy's coming after us, right? All the coming destruction, the plagues, and the prophecy of the Most High prophesied of, right? He's going to protect us from that, Lord willing, all right? If we are part of his chosen, if we be part of that number. Okay, as for the rest of you, the Most High is going to destroy y'all.
That's right.
Okay, that's just how it's going to go down. Keep going on.
Verse 17. He shall take to him his jealousy for complete armor, and make the creature his weapon for the revenge of his enemies.
And that links up with Israel's battle axe, okay? Because the Most High is going to make the creature, which is obviously speaking of his creations, all right? The Israelites. He's going to use Lord willing, use us, all right? His prophets, all right? His laborers out here teaching this word in truth and sincerity. Lord willing, he chooses us and uses us to fulfill that will. Keep going.
Verse 18. He shall put on righteousness as a breastplate, and true judgment instead of an helmet.
That's right, and that's what we're going to be wearing as our body armor, okay? Righteousness, okay? And being, what's the other one?
And true, he shall put on righteousness as a breastplate, and true judgment instead of an helmet.
And true judgment instead of a helmet. And you know what? Esau, he has no judgment up in his head, man. All right, in our mind, in our helmet is going to be the true judgment, because we're gonna know what's right, because we're gonna have righteousness on our breastplate.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna be perfect with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, in discerning all spirits, and fulfilling His will, mainly going out and doing the judgment.
Yep.
Okay, and it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be Most High's gonna be totally with it. All right. Esau took down the video of us prophesying the destruction of the so-called white man in various forms of torture, and the Most High's with it. Okay, the Most High's with all that, because that's judgment for you goddamn so-called white people, you Edomites. Keep going.
Verse 19, he shall take holiness for an invincible shield. His severe wrath shall he sharpen for a sword, and the world shall fight with him against the unwise.
Yeah, the world shall fight with him against the unwise. Okay, got any more on that?
That's it.
Come on,
Yeah, precept.
go ahead.
Revelation 2 and 10.
Go ahead.
It is Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you in prison.
Yeah, fear none of these things that which thou shalt suffer. So when we go out and we teach all this so-called fear tactics, like you demons like to call it, well, the Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he's telling us not to fear all those things, okay? And of course, we're going to suffer through it, but it's all through the Spirit of the Most High to allow us to overcome it, okay? Keep going.
The devil shall cast some of you into prison.
And who's the devil speaking? That's the so-called white man.
Yep.
And he's doing that already. Okay, he's trying to catch brothers up on everything. Brothers on their day-to-day. So what more when the so-called white man calls a ban on the Constitution and free speech and speaking about the Bible, speaking about the Israelites. The so-called white man's coming with that real
He's
soon.
doing it now.
We close to that.
Yeah.
There was a law that's, I don't believe it was passed yet, but they pushing it out there in the UK. If you watch so-called extremist videos, which is basically anything that goes against Esau's agenda, they want to put you in jail for 15 years, man. If you downloading it, if you streaming it, if you downloading it, making an archive of it, Esau wants to lock you up for 15 years, man.
Yeah, but if you're running the tranny porno or kiddie porn, that's the one. You barely get 5 years, man. If anything, they let your ass out, and they keep the files and they sell them, put them back on there, man. So that's the devil for you, right? He got no righteous judgment whatsoever. He's the devil for a reason. Keep going.
That ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days.
Yeah, that ye may be tried. The Most High is all about trying you, okay? He ain't about you just making it up smooth as hell. Here it is. You fall out. You do what you want to do whenever you want to do it. The Most High ain't dealing with that, man. Okay, the Most High is all about putting you in adversity, putting you in straits, all right, putting you in suffering and hell.
Yeah, that's what he did to his son. It said it pleased the Most High to bruise him, you know.
And he did that to Yahweh Shai, our Lord.
Yep.
Right? And Yahweh Shai, what did he do? He took it. He took it and did not say a damn thing. Did when Pontius Pilate asked the Lord to speak, the Lord didn't even say a thing, because the Lord's like, you know what, just get it done with.
Yeah. He could have been vindicated too if he would have spoke up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Pontius Pilate would have been like, nah, I ain't with this. He said he didn't do nothing. You know, y'all crazy. You know, but he knew that the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai had to be fulfilled.
Mm-hmm. And he knew that
He even cursed Pontius Pilate out and told him that, man.
Yep.
He's like, look, you can't do nothing unless the Most High wants you to do it. He made that statement to him. He's like, Pontius Pilate said, don't you know I have a power to let you go or, you know, give you up to these people, crucify you, basically.
Yep.
And he cursed him out. He said, you don't have any power except the Most High give it to you.
Yep.
And it was the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai that Yahweh Shai went through that, man.
Mm-hmm. And then Pilate, that blood of Yahweh Shai is on your hands. All right. There's going to be judgment for that. All right. Because you're you let it all go down. And the Most High put it in your heart for that reason, so he could judge you. Okay. Pilate, he's probably one of these devils up here in DC or in the EU, you know, working for the beast or something. Right now as we speak, and he's going to get his judgment real soon. Keep going on.
Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Yeah, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life, okay? So that's how you get the crown. You don't get the crown just because you want to put it on Instagram, you want to wear a crown and look cool for the ladies. Nah, man, you get your crown after the very very end. All right.
The physical crown comes at the end.
Mm-hmm. All right. You get that crown of life. You start ruling. All right. But you got to be faithful unto death. You got to be ready to die for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And a lot of you guys, you ain't ready to do that, man. Because as soon as adversity comes, you dip out. You can't handle it, man.
Well, niggas don't like going through adversity. Niggas want to live a lavish lifestyle. See, when Jake comes into this thing, Jake thinks that everything is going to change. Like, your life is going to be 20 times better, Everything is going to work out for you. You're going to get a nice house. The Most High is going to, start blessing you because you follow in His ways. It's not what's going to happen, man. The scriptures tell you that prepare yourself for temptation when you start to follow Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. You're going to get tested. All right? Wisdom is going to try your ass out. You're going to catch all type of hell. And the hell doesn't stop. The hell doesn't stop, man. You might get it loosens up a little bit, but you still going to be catching hell, man. The only time where hell is completely going to cease is when we get into the kingdom. That's right.
Hell, and all the suffering, it's like, it's like wading in the ocean, We just wading around on a surfboard. You know how waves that come in threes? There's one wave you get over it, another wave you get over it, and that big wave start coming. That might take you under, man. You got to get out. It may take you under, but you got to get up out of that. You got to get over that, man. All right? And a lot of times after getting sucked up under the wave and surviving, that tries you, man. You get braver, you get stronger.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you know what? I got to get over this wave. You know what? I can't get over this wave, so I got to go under it. Then you hit under it, man. Right? That's how the Most High throws this Satan at you, okay? They come in pairs, right? They come, small, then the big one comes. Hey, but then sometimes that big one comes, and then you just hop on that board. You ride it out perfectly. You ride it out all the way to the beach, man. You good. That's how Yahweh Shem Yahushai wants you to handle it, okay?
Can I say something real quick? Yeah, the Most High, He puts you through this hell so you can depend on Him more. All right, that's the reason why He puts you through this hell. Because what happens in order for you to get out of that hell? What do you have to do? You have to come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's the only way. So what is that going to do? That's going to build your faith. So these coming times when you're literally what you got to live by that right now. Literally, when Jacob trouble comes, you got to depend on Yahweh Shem Yahushai for every step that you make, man. So that's why the Most High puts you through those tribulations, and then He hardens you. He hardens you. He puts you through that fire, and to take out all them impurities out of you.
Yep.
I had a precept real quick.
Go ahead.
This is Sirach 2:1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, prepare thy soul for temptation.
That's right. And temptation means a testing. You're gonna be tested, man, to see if you're really about this or if you just bullshit. And you're gonna get found out sooner or later, man. You can only run and hide for so long. For certain men it might take longer. Certain other men it might be shorter, man. But the Most High is gonna test you, okay? The temptation is gonna be thrown at you to see if you're gonna bow down or go against Yahweh Shem Yahushai, if you're gonna stick it out, man.
Set thy heart aright and constantly endure.
And the word endure means to make hard. Okay, so set thy heart aright, meaning make sure your mind is right, make sure you focus on the right thing, and constantly endure. Okay.
And make not haste in the time of trouble.
And a lot of dudes do that. They make haste in their time of trouble. Okay, when they start getting tested, they want to run back and get into what they used to be into. Because when they was doing that, they wasn't catching hell. But that's the wrong move to make, man. You gotta stick this thing out, like the brother made the analogy about the wave. You gotta ride it. Keep going.
Because you know what? That's the only way to get out. What are you gonna do? You gonna swim your ass out of there? The wave's gonna keep coming. You gotta get up on that board and ride it out, and have that faith that Yahweh Shem Yahushai is gonna guide you out of that, man. Right? And because when you out there in the water, just like how we are right now, we're powerless. You give all the strength to the Most High to judge you. So all you hear about them surfers, they be dropping dead, man. They be dying, getting sucked up on the water, hitting their head on a rock or sharks, biting they shit off, because the spirit Yahweh Shem Yahushai is out there, ruling out there, man. hey, ain't no different out here in these streets, especially in these streets, right? Satan gonna come in all kinds of different waves, right? And you know, a lot of times, a lot of it's gonna be in your mind as well. Okay, that's why I said prepare thy soul for temptation, because that temptation that's gonna come into your head. Oh, should I do this? The bitch wanna fuck, but she got a man. Or you don't know she got a man, but you're pretty sure she does. But you don't want to ask because you want to be a demon.
Yeah.
You know? That's temptation. That's pure temptation. You don't want to be doing that shit. Keep going.
Cleave unto him and depart not away.
Yeah, cleave unto him and depart not away. Yeah, you got to cleave unto Yahweh Shem El Shai and not dip out. Because a lot of guys just totally dip out. Where do they go now, man? Niggas is taking selfies.
Yeah, back in the world.
Back in the world wearing skinny jeans. Keep going.
That thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
Yeah, that thou mayest be increased at the last end. Because right now, man, our spirit is just getting chipped away, right? Hey, but what does the scripture say? We get renewed by the day. Hey, at the very end, we're going to be totally increased. Right? The Most High is going to gift us with our spiritual bodies and that power. Okay? Keep going. And ultimately, the kingdom. All right, because that all comes with the kingdom. So we're going to be there with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, with Yahweh Shai ruling. Right? We're going to be ready to rule with Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
You see these assholes out here, they'll do whatever it takes to be the joint chief of staff for Donald Trump, you know? They'll drink all kinds of children's blood or whatever the hell, you know? Do whatever it takes. Hey, man, we're ready to go through pure hell to get the rule with Yahweh Shai, okay? In righteousness. All these little things we have to go through, all right? These are light afflictions, right? Compared to what Yahweh Shai had to go through. So let that be an example to all the brothers, man. That, hey, we got to be ready to get scourged, put to death, falsely accused. All these things that happen to our Lord. Because, the servant ain't greater than his master. Keep going.
Yeah. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
Take cheerfully, rejoice with it. Thank Yahweh Shem Yahushai for having mercy on you. All right? Keep going.
And be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
And all of us can speak on that, man. Because all of us been in low states here. And what does the Most High do? He looks out, gifts Jake. Now Jake got a new spot to live in, man. Oh, Jake got his own house. Before, Jake had to sleep on the floor. You know, had no car. And then now Jake got a car. You see, this because you got to be patient. Yep. And know that you're in those low estates. Why? So the Most High could try you, man. All right? Because that's when Satan want to get you, when you're low. All right? Or go ahead.
You had a weaker point in your mind. You're more susceptible to turn to something that's so-called alleviate the stress that you're going through.
Mm-hmm. And then what settles in? Doubt. You start doubting. Oh man, is this really the truth? Oh, is the Lord really with me? Is He really dealing with me? Which, you know, are things that you should be thinking of, right? But really, you ain't supposed to be doubting it. You're supposed to be like, okay, the Most High got me. You know, you can't be like the nigga ordering Jordans off someone else's account. He think the Most High's with that, man.
You got to be able to discern the state that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't believe that when you're low, you know, that the Most High is not dealing with you. You got to understand that that's a trial that the Yahweh Shema Shai is putting you through. And what do? You call on Him more and more so He can bring you through that trial. And then once you get past that, you praise Yahweh Shema Shai even more. Okay, I know why I had to go through that. You know, I had too much of the world in me. You know, I had this. I was doing this too much. I wasn't doing the work as I should be. Now I'm doing it. You know, so that's the Most High, like the brother said, the Lord having mercy on you, man. Mm-hmm. Verse 5: For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Beautiful.
Yep. So the Most High, if He's trying you, that means you're gold, man. And all He's doing is just pulling them impurities off of you. If you ever watch how gold is being refined, all right, it takes a lot just to get gold from out of the ground. All right, a lot of work goes to just getting that 1 ounce of gold. But when that ounce of gold is precious, and it was worth the while of doing it. You know, you got to put it through all different type of fire. You got to burn it. You know, you got to put it through water. You know, you got to keep. Oh, it's more impurities. All right, you got to try it even more.
You got to find it. And you got to dig it out too.
Yeah, kind of.
In the first place. And what is Yahweh Shai doing right now? You know, he's finding us, digging us out this hellhole, man.
Yeah.
Finding,
Filth, man.
yeah, and the needle in the haystack, right? Finding the Most High's elect, waking them up, giving them that pure mind again. Keep going. All right, and then it says, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Okay, so the furnace of adversity, that's what we're in right now.
Yep.
Hey, I'd rather be in that furnace than the coming furnace, right? The one that would be burnt, that oven. Okay,
You coming out of that burn to a crisp, man.
Yeah, you coming out.
You ain't gonna be shiny. You ain't gonna have no
crown.
no crown. You know, you gonna be stubble, man.
You ain't gonna be increased. You're gonna be decreased to the base form of you, which is carbon, dust. You're gonna be, the Most High's gonna speed you up, man. Like all you people, right? You die and the worms gotta eat you. The Most High's just gonna cremate you, motherfuckers. All right, he's just a cremate y'all, spirit through his spirit when he puts his spirit in them nuclear missiles. Keep going.
Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him.
Keep going.
Ye that fear the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall.
That's right. You gotta wait for the Most High's mercy, because sometimes, if like back to the wave, okay, all them waves are hitting you. When they're gonna stop? You gotta wait for that mercy. Then the Most High will calm it for you. Then you can swim out to a safe haven, or you see a brother roll up on a jet ski saving you. You know, but you gotta wait. You gotta wait on that mercy, man. All right, and you can't go not aside lest you fall. Like, oh, you know, I could go this way. I'm gonna go do it this way. You know, then what's gonna happen? You can get sucked back up under, man. You ain't ever gonna get out. You're gonna become part of you're gonna be part of a lobster food. Keep going.
Ye that fear the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, believe in him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy.
Okay.
Look at the generations of old and see, did any ever trust in the Lord and was confounded?
Right.
Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
Because what do? We go back to the scriptures and we see Yahweh Shem Al Shai always coming through for his chosen, for his elect. Okay, not once did he deliver them up to just not a man that was righteous and faithful to the Most High just give up to Satan. All right, because when the case of Yahweh Shai totally defeated all that. He defeated death. He came back in the old. He came back and showed everybody that it wasn't shit. With the wounds in him still. All right, just and he kept that body just for the miracle. All right, keep going.
For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in the time of affliction.
Hey, you know what? That spirit that our Lord is in, Yahweh Shai. Okay, that's the spirit a lot of brothers are in. And a lot of these assholes out here try to take advantage of brothers for being contrite, for being compassionate, for being merciful, for being long suffering. Because you think about that Atlanta nigga, right? They long suffered that dude, man.
Yep.
But look at them now. They're totally vindicated. They're righteous men. All right.
Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands.
Yeah, woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands. All right. Meaning, you know, you bug outs out there, right? Your faint hands, you ain't doing the work. All right, you got a fearful heart. You worried about, oh, I gotta go to a club after camp. I can't do a studio show. I got a bitch twerking on me. You know? Being a demon. Keep going.
And the sinner that goeth two ways. Woe unto him that is...
Yeah, they're being double-minded, going two ways. A sinner goeth every way. All right? A righteous man got one direction, okay? Keep going.
Woe, and a sinner that goeth two ways. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended.
That's right. And then that's the last thing you want to be, right? You don't want to be defenseless. Hey, because you know what? We're defenseless, of course, but we're part of that flock. We got our shepherds, Yahweh Shai. All right?
Oh, that's the defense. It said, we'll read it again.
It says, woe unto him that is faint-hearted,
Yep.
for he believeth not.
For he believeth not. So once you let go of that belief, that faith, then you become defenseless. Like you just said, we had a shepherd. So we the sheep, the shepherd's the protection. If a wolf comes, if a lion comes, the shepherd will protect the sheep from harm. The sheep, they can't really defend themselves. You know, they get ripped up and torn up by any prey animal that's out there. So our shepherd, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, mainly Yahushai, he's our defense, man.
That's
Therefore
right.
shall he not be defended.
Yeah, therefore he shall not be defended. If you don't believe that Yahushai is your shepherd, is your protection, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is your protection, you ain't gonna be protected. All right. And if you don't do what Yahweh Shem Yahushai told you to do, you ain't gonna be protected, man. And there's many examples of that in the scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
When the Most High would tell Jake to go up and fight against the Canaanites when we was coming out of Egypt. Jake was all scared. Jake didn't want to do it, you know. Then Jake felt bad after the Most High cursed their ass out. And then these niggas want to go fight all of a sudden, man.
Yep.
After the Most High told him that he ain't with you, don't go up. Jake did it anyway, and Jake got destroyed, man.
Yep. Okay, and anything else, brothers?
I got something real quick.
All right, Con, I'll get it.
It's 1 Samuel, the 2nd chapter, 6th verse.
Oh, is Samuel? That's the Ephraimite, right?
It's news to me. I didn't know that. You know,
1 Samuel
2 and 6.
2 and 6. Con. All right.
The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up.
Yeah, everything's controlled by the spirit Yahweh Shem Yahushai, right? So you over here worried about the next man. You worried about, like the brother used the example of the Canaanites. You worried about that army. You better worry about what Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to do, all right? Because he controls the battle. He controls everything, all right? He brings low. He lifts up. You know, he makes... oh, keep going, that.
The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai maketh poor and maketh rich.
Hey, keep going.
He bringeth low and lifteth up.
That's right. And we're talking about that low estate earlier. The Most High put you in, you come in this truth, you start having that spirit of understanding and that knowledge, that wisdom on you. You're going to know you're in that low estate for one reason. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai put you there. All right. And you know that you're in that low estate for only another reason, to be lifted up out of it.
Yeah.
All right. Keep going.
He raiseth up the poor out of the dust.
Mm-hmm.
The dust represents confusion.
Confusion. Right.
And lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes, and to make them inherit the throne of glory.
Yeah, because the poor and the beggar, all right, and we're from the dunghill. Like, what do we say? We're on this is a pile of shit we're at. We're literally sitting on a pile, sitting on a pile of shit over here, all right. And the Most High, He's gonna set us among the princes, all right. We're gonna be set into our right or our natural state, which is the kings and rulers of this world.
Yeah,
Keep going.
rightful state.
Our rightful state, our heritage.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
To set them among princes and to make them inherit the throne of glory.
Yeah, to inherit the throne of glory. To inherit something means you have to be an heir. All right, and we know that we're heirs to Yahushua. Keep going.
For the pillars of the earth are Yahweh's, and He hath set the world upon them. He will keep the feet of His saints, and the wicked shall be silent in darkness.
Yeah, that's why a lot of these scoffers, they're pretty much silent now. Like Tracy T, he's in silent darkness, man. But it's even more so when you so-called white people get put in there, all right?
Yep.
Right? Because the feet of the saints, He's going to keep us standing strong and tall. But for you wicked, all right, you Edomites, the Most High is going to totally cast you out in the outer darkness. And you're going to know I'm going to be existing real soon. Keep going.
He will keep the feet of His saints, and the wicked shall be silent in darkness. For by strength shall no man prevail.
Yep, for by strength shall no man prevail. So you could be the strongest motherfucker. But if the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai ain't with you, all right, you ain't going to prevail.
You through.
You through. You need Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's strength. Your carnal strength it don't matter how much you lift in the gym, man. If Yahweh Hashem Yahushai spirit ain't on you, you ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
Keep going.
The adversaries of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai shall be broken to pieces. Out of heaven shall He thunder upon them. The Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai shall judge the ends of the earth. And He shall give strength unto His king, and exalt the throne of His anointed.
Exalt the horn of His anointing.
Okay.
And the adversary is going to get broken to pieces. The Most High is going to thunder from heaven. Meaning what? He's going to bring the missiles down.
Yep.
All right? And it's going to judge everybody. Everyone on the earth. Ends of the earth. All right? All right, and the strength of his king and the anointed, that's going to be Yahweh Shai, okay?
Yep.
That's all that coming destruction is going to just show you who's rolling with that power. Who only one man can roll with that power, and that's Yahweh Shai, all right? Ba'ashem, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, okay?
And that horn represents power.
Yep.
So he's going to exalt the power of his anointed, the Israelites, man, the elect.
That's right.
That spiritual power. They're going to use that to subdue the earth.
That's right, brothers. Anything else? All right, we're gonna get out of here. All right, and with that, we're gonna say shalom.